Hi, everybody. It's Les from Rialto Academy. So happy to be with you today. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to some of my favorite clients. As you know, Rialto Academy loves teams. We love to grow teams in this industry. And I have one of my favorite teams with me today from the Dapo Group. Please meet AD and Amanda. Hello, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. I get to be with y'all. I feel good about it. And why don't we take a minute and learn a little bit about you and your business? How long have y'all been in business?
Oh, go for it.
So we've been in business for about 3 years. So I started the business first, and then had my wife come in, and she's changed the business.
Crushing it is the word. That's the word we want to use. Okay.
That is correct.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm very grateful that I get to be part of the fantastic success that you're building. And coaches love it when clients take the actions that grow their company, and you're fantastic clients that way. I really appreciate it. And I want to share with some of our viewers some of the cool things that you're doing that's causing your business to grow. And so you've been in business about 3 years. When we met, you were going into the fourth quarter last year, and you delivered a really fantastic fourth quarter and kind of changed your business for the year. What did it feel like to go from where you had been in your second year to top 10 in one of the largest real estate offices in the world, certainly in the nation? What did that feel like?
I mean, amazing, honestly, because that was a year of actually transition. So we both left our jobs. He was bold and decided to leave his job first, then retired me from my job forcefully. And then also we got married that year as well. So honestly, for 6 months, it was kind of no systems, doing a lot of life stuff. And then we met you. And then from that moment of, when did we meet him? In August, I believe?
Yep.
In August, yes. So in August, we met you. And then from August to December, we hit crazy goals. What was the number? 80?
Yeah, so it was in August, we were kind of dating each other, trying to, ensure that this relationship would work.
Dating Les, not me.
No, I'm married.
We dated and got married. Old school.
Yeah, we're in the process. And y'all were very thoughtful, and I appreciate that. It's good to be skeptical of coaches, because there are a lot of coaches that maybe could be a little bit more focused or train themselves better. And so we're comfortable with people that are skeptical and thoughtful about what they do. And then I guess we kicked it into high gear in October, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah. So to give you some numbers, so around then, between January and August, we had about 2 million in production. So from September to December, it was roughly around 3.8. So we were able to end the year around that 5.8. I think it was like 900,000, so almost 6 million. So it was a busy fourth quarter, but it was well worth it.
It was insane. It was an insane fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But
Y'all did great with it.
Right, exactly.
And then you get to walk across the award stage in December as top 10 in is it the #1 real estate office? #2? It's right up there, isn't it?
#1 real estate office in Prince George's County.
Yes.
Over 600 plus agents, and still going. So to be top 10 is just phenomenal.
And as of last night, we are ranked silver in the entire county according to PG Cars. So we actually have a little plaque and everything, and we got that yesterday. So that was super awesome.
That is great. And you're also leading 590 other real estate businesses in that office to have more ambitious goals and grow themselves. And I really appreciate that. It's your success and people seeing your success that allows us the opportunity to change the world, right? Your family members, your friends, your associates, they get to see you set goals and crush those goals. And now they could never believe that it can't be done again. You've ruined that for them. They used to be able to hide behind limiting beliefs, and you pretty much pulled the shades back on that and the curtain back on that and ruined their limiting belief. How do you feel about that?
We feel really good because, when we first met, really our goal was, just thinking about it, we were thinking small. We wanted to do was 2 million. And then when we started coaching with you,
you were like, 5.
Yeah,
we're gonna do 5.
And then we're like, oh, maybe we could push it and do 3. And I believe the agreement we came up to was like 4, something towards that. And we did 3.8. So, just thinking that if our goal was 2, that we had the capacity to do another 1.8, and we wouldn't have done it, without your influence and your input and your guidance. So very excited, much appreciative of that.
and then also just to address your question, I mean, it goes back to your core values. Like, now that our family members, we both have younger siblings. We both do. And they see us young. We're both 28 years old, and they see us building the life that we always wanted, building financial freedom for ourselves, and building a real family business, like from grassroots, from the ground up. There's no cut cards. There's no trust fund waiting for us, anything. We're doing this like grassroots from the grounds up, and our family is seeing it. So it gives them, and then there's so many conversations that are being cultivated from that. Like both our family members just coming to us about ideas that they've always wanted to, pursue, and how did they go about that? And that starts right here with us just going hard with you. So.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's fantastic. You're a beautiful picture of American entrepreneurial spirit. And yeah, I do think you're having a very positive influence on other people that are watching. Let's also recognize that you're still at the beginning of your journey. And so this year, I believe you'll hit 20 million.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the goal, as
Well, your first quarter, with what's in the pipeline and what you have closed in the first quarter, you're already close to your production for last year, aren't you? You're sneaking up on it.
Yeah. So in Q1 we'll do roughly about 4 million, and then we have another 1.8 million under contract. So really by May, we would be somewhere close to that 5.86 million. And that would be 5 months in a year, and that took us, the whole year.
That took us the whole year to do that.
Yeah.
And we're doing it in 5 months now.
Yeah. So
but that goes back to coaching systems and training. Yeah. That's what that is. And that we were doing it kind of just off of the rough cuff, just meeting you and kind of going extremely hard. But now it's intention. Everything is with intent. And we were talking about this in bed this morning. It was just like, I don't feel stressed. I feel pressure, but I don't feel stress. And it's because the business is becoming a little bit more predictable. And that's because of the systems that you have put in place for us. So.
Well, you're really generous that way. Yeah, you can help some people. Well, let's put it another way. Some people are harder to help than others. And it's a pleasure being part of your success. I would say that one of the things that is helping you guys to be successful and to grow up into your potential, the massive potential that we know that you have as business people, one of the things that really helps is you have a I do it now sort of attitude. And so your mind is open and you receive information, and you have really fast judgment. And so if you were going to fail at something, you'd fail quickly, which is really wise. Yet you have fast judgment and you install things quickly and do them right away. I think that's one of the keystones to your success, is not being bossed around by limiting beliefs, so that when you hear an idea that's powerful for your business, you're willing to accept it and act on it right away. And I think that's where a lot of your success and growth is coming from. And as you have heard me say many, many times, we're better than we were. We're just not nearly as good as we're going to be.
Exactly.
That is very correct.
I really appreciate that while I was saying that, your lips were moving with me. You have it memorized. I appreciate that.
Because we say it at home a lot now. And it applies to everything. It applies to everything. You just didn't know that. Now you do.
Yeah. Well, I'm really grateful for your success. I'm really grateful for the work that we're doing together. I appreciate you taking some time today. Those of you that are watching, recognize, look at these this beautiful sharp couple, 28 years old and finding success at this level. And they're at the beginning of their journey. We have no idea what the top end is for these folks, because it's way out there. We won't be seeing it anytime soon. They have so much headroom to grow into. And so consider that for yourself. Consider that you probably do too. Yet, as you see, as you hear this story from AD and Amanda, this whole idea that are you willing to accept a better way? Do you have a limiting belief that makes you think that you're supposed to be operating at a smaller level? I would say probably not. Is there another thing that has been a keystone in your coaching that we want to drop on these folks before we end this video, AD and Amanda? Something that you feel like is one of the main differences for you?
Sure. I'll say for me, I just, like how you're on top of me with my numbers. I think every good business owner has to be able to track their numbers. Just also, just measuring success. For example, even when we did our goal for 20 million, right? So we know we've done 4 million for the first quarter. And you told us to take a second, pat yourself on the back, be intentional, be in the moment, enjoy it, and be ready to pick it back up. And, that was very refreshing for me because second and third quarter, we have to pick it up. We have to do 6 million within this, second quarter, another 6 in the third quarter, which would give us 16, and then we ended with 4. So to me, it's like, okay, we're, like you said, we're not as good as where we want to be, but we're better than where we were yesterday. So, I can enjoy for, a couple seconds and minutes, but I'm right back at it, ready to crush the goals. So, so that was really helpful.
And also,
Fantastic. Yeah, way to go. That's largely driven by Charles Duhigg and the Power of Habit, who let us know that in his research, interim victories gave us evidence that we were headed towards our big victory. So you have to allow a minor amount of celebration during those interim victories, like seeing road signs go by on your way to where you're driving, right? Yeah. Those are the evidence that we really are arriving, and you guys really are arriving. I appreciate it. Amanda, were you saying something?
No, I guess for me, it's your openness to our own creativity. That is like you allow you teach us the systems, the things that for instance, in the bowling alley, in the bowling lane, there are bumpers. There are bumpers that keep you going towards the goal, to roll the bowling ball to the pins. Nothing changes about that. Now, how I hold the ball, the amount of strength that it takes me to throw the ball or roll the ball, or the type of shoes or the weight of the ball, those are the creativity pieces. Now you allow that. You allow, like for instance, our events and the type of how we position ourselves with the type of audience that we want to go for, and then within our creativity, you find ways to turn that up. You turn the heat up on our creativity. Like we say, this is the idea, and then you come in and you put a flame on it. If it's a gas, you drop a match on it and say, okay, this is what it's going to be.
He always wants you to go bigger.
He always okay, anyone who coaches with him, he always wants you to go bigger. You might get gray hair.
Well, you're making me a little self-conscious, yet I know it's true. And this isn't a coaching call yet. I will remind you that that to hit 20 million, we're shooting at 24.
Yeah.
I'll just remind you that. That's all right. We got another session coming up, and I'm extremely proud of your success. I'm really proud, you bring up your creativity. It's important that when we're growing our business, that we recognize the unique assets that we brought to the business. And you guys definitely have a lot of creative strength, especially with your events and your community outreach. Those of you that are watching, we'll do another interview with AD and Amanda because their events are so uniquely successful that we're going to take a peek at how they build one of their events so that you can have a little bit more of an idea of what is possible when you focus on the opportunity of the things that matter the most, like AD and Amanda do in the Dapo Group. Y'all, I really appreciate your time making a video with me today so we could share some things about your success.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, Les.
It was a lot of fun.
All right, thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you all. We'll see you in another session.